thing, I don't agree with not dating trans men because I would, but trans women I wouldn't is because I don't want a woman.
Mhm.
And I am attracted to men, and there's some fine ass trans men out here. I will eat you from the rooter to the tutor, and if you ain't poking me, I'm poking you, goddamn it.
Welcome to the Urban Pulse podcast. Ignite conversations that drive transformation with your host, Brandon Holmes. Whether you're a healthcare hero, a dedicated teacher, or a passionate community advocate, this is your space to explore, learn, and lead.
Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of the Urban Pulse, brought to you by My Brother's Keeper. I'm your host, Brandon Holmes. Today, you in for a special treat. Our very own Gerald Gibson and Mario McDonough joins the show today, which promises to be a very spirited conversation. Viewer discretion is advised, so buckle up and let's dive right to it. All right, guys. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, I can't complain.
Can't complain.
Good,
You have a
good.
good night last night?
Great.
Great night.
Yummy. A yummy night.
Surprised I'm up this early. First in my eyes.
Okay. So, Mario, what's your mission at MBK? What's your role?
So I am the program manager for Apex 2.0, and I also operate as the accounting controller, as well helping out on the finance team.
Okay. Gerald?
Hey, good morning, everyone. Gerald Gibson here, the one and only. I am the director of LGBTQI inclusion and community engagement. I also assist with capacity building on Apex 2.0 as well.
Okay. I tell you what, let's jump right into it, guys. So, coming out, okay? And for the people at home that don't know what coming out means, the term coming out means is acknowledging and disclosing your sexual orientation or your gender identity. Coming out, do you believe it's important? And if so, why?
I don't believe in coming out at all. I came
Really?
to my authentic self. Coming out is a term that I do not agree with. You're a heterosexual man. I'm gay as bleep bleep. You didn't have to come out, so I didn't feel that I had to. I came into my authentic self, and I acknowledge the people that I love. So it's not everyone's business to really be who I am, because guess what? They really don't care anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't believe in the phrase or the term coming out at all.
In my perspective, I think that it's important to whoever it's important to. Like, some people are empowered by coming out, but some people don't need it. Gerald said, me, myself personally, I've never felt the need to come out is because my heterosexual brothers never came home and said, Mama, I'm straight.
Exactly.
And so I don't feel that I should come home and say, Mama, I'm gay. And even in a setting where I'm discussing with my family, they were just like, so you never really just came out. You just always showed up as you. I said, yeah, because in this space, I'm not trying to have sex with anybody. So my sexual orientation is not important at this moment.
Mhm.
Like, I'm showing up as me, and you're going to love me for who I am, or you're not going to love me at all.
So to piggyback on that, so you mentioned, you hit on it quite a bit there, but family, what did they, I know you say you didn't come out per se, but once they acknowledged and realized it, what kind of back?
Hey, my mom, that's the bomb.com. That's my best friend. She ain't going. Some of my aunts disagree, but guess what? My mom brought the hammer down. That woman right there do not play about me, period. So my family support is definitely there. My brothers are there. All other family members are there. But I think it's the fact of being raised in the Bible Belt, this being the bucket of the Bible Belt.
Yep.
We use church as a crutch, but we also use church to stigmatize individuals that are not like us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sin is sin at the end of the day. Look,
Right.
hey, I can guarantee you, everybody have not been faithful in their marriages. Everybody have done some things. So to try to use that against me, I had to empower myself. And I really have to give my mama credit for that. And my grandmother, God rest her soul, for just empowering me to be myself. It was things that I didn't even realize in my childhood they were doing to make sure I was good, because they would never let anybody say nothing about me. And I didn't realize it then that I was different, but I guess they must have seen something in me that they realized I was different. So they was like, okay, we're going to put a little more protection around him and let him know that he's loved.
Okay. Good. So this is going to be a conversation, millennials and Gen X. All right?
All right.
Gen X. So this is what this debate's going to be about. We're
Okay.
going to have a great conversation about this. Let me ask you guys this. And anyway, you guys want to go first?
Okay.
What are some of the misconceptions you believe that are in the gay community? Those on the outside looking in, educate the people at home. What are some of the misconceptions that you believe?
I would say that there's a look. people expect gay people to look a certain way.
That's true.
You expect the femininity of gay to always show up. So when the masculinity of gay show up, you be like, oh, you too fine to be gay. Oh, why you gay? Oh, I'm gonna turn you out and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I would say one of them is a lot of misconceptions about the gay community, especially like when in the setting with heterosexual men, they think that because you're gay, you want them. So that put us in an uncomfortable situation too, to where we don't even feel comfortable being friends with heterosexual men because we don't want them to think that we want them. And I have a lot of heterosexual friends, by the way, and they love the fuck out of me. and if I call them, they coming. They know that
I coming or they coming.
Huh?
They coming or they coming.
Either or. Either or.
Hey, but look, but to your point, before you get to it,
Okay.
once I got this job, I've been here for about almost 3 years now.
Okay.
And family and friends, when I told them what I do here and what's my mission here and things of that nature, I was like, they was like, are you comfortable doing that? I said, what you mean? How are you able to work and how are you able to move around? I said, I'm good. I said, look, I got better gay friends than heterosexual friends.
Yeah.
And now, have I been tried knowing full well they knew I was heterosexual? Yes. I had to address that. But no, it was just one of them things. And people say, Brandon, you all stop looking the way you looking there. I said, what you mean the way I'm looking? I don't looking. That's me. It's me. That's me. But go ahead, girl.
I think to piggyback on what Mario said, we are not monolithic. All of us are not feminine.
Ooh, big words.
There you go.
Ooh, big words.
Won't let me
You
be
must
great.
have learned that at Jackson State.
Oh,
'Cause I
Alcorn
know
State
Alcorn
University.
did not teach you
Alcorn
that.
State University,
I
by
know
the way.
Alcorn. Your
Anyway,
master's is at
you
master's
are
at
ruining
Jackson State.
my
I'm
point.
sorry.
We're not monolithic. And then, like he said, but I will say to my heterosexual brothers that are my friends, individuals question the friendship. They make them feel like it's something wrong with them. Okay, what are you trying to tell us? Is it something wrong with you? So again, their bravery and their empowerment to even be friends with us is questioned by family and friends for a lot of them. And one of my brothers right now, we hang all the time. Individuals like, hanging with Jared, what's going on? You want to tell me something? So again, it's nothing wrong with a friendship, but it's what everybody on the outside do externally, what they do and try to make people feel.
Right.
So you have to even be brave again to be friends with us. But guess again, like we all done said, we the best friends ever.
Yeah.
We got your back down to the end.
To the end.
Okay, so what does dating look like to y'all?
Ooh, for me it's easy because I'm engaged. For him it's different. You know how Mario
Don't
do
speak
it.
for me.
I know you like the back of my hand. I know you like the back of my hand.
You don't know
For
that
Mario,
very well.
it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? He's out there. He's shucking and jiving, weaving and beaving, whatever he be doing.
I got my own response. Go ahead with yours.
But no, it's different because again, doing the work that we do, individuals already assume that you are living with HIV. And there's nothing wrong with living with HIV. Again, I have friends, family, everybody, but I'm not living with HIV. People automatically assume that you're living with HIV. What I want to do is educate individuals about awareness, prevention, treatment, PrEP. Make sure you're taking your antiviral medications. So I want to be a vessel. So how they perceive me is cool. Because at the end of the day, I'm here for one reason, to make sure my community is protected. I done had a best friend to die from complications of HIV and AIDS. And that hurt my heart because he felt like he could not tell me. And that still hurts me to this day. I want everybody to know I'm here for you, whether I'm living HIV or not. I'm still here for you, period. Point blank.
Dating for me is built off of a physical attraction first.
You would say that.
And then I want to be mentally and emotionally connected to the person that I'm dating. Learning how can we love and engage each other on our imperfections, make our imperfections perfect for us, and grow from that and see what the world and life has to offer us and have fun until there's no more fun to be had.
Amen. Amen. Go ahead, Pastor.
Does size matter?
Size of what?
Size of penis.
Oh, yeah.
Does it matter?
Oh, yeah. The bottoms don't, Mario can tell you he bottom. The bottoms, they.
See how he
size.
bottom shame. See how he bottom shame.
It matters to
wait.
It matters to
I
bottom.
was waiting on it. Physique wise, don't be on my 600-pound life. But I love thick men. I love thick
twinks.
men.
I love twinks.
Yeah, I love thick
twinks.
men.
Okay.
Twinks.
Men's with a E and a Z. Men's. I love thick men's. Yes. But penis size, no, it depends on who is connected to, like my attraction to that person. If my body will be willing to relax for you, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's just, I want to say that I had you and I just wanted to be a fuck, my body might not as relax as much. It depends on the attraction of the person, but nah, size don't matter. If it's connected to a person that I'm.
But for most bottom size matter. Mario, it does.
Yeah, I got a friend. And that friend will take this whole room up. That friend will suck this whole room up. I'm talking about this mic don't stand a chance. This is the smallest thing, and it's gonna have to be the last thing if he wanted some more. Okay. But yeah, to me, size does not matter as long as my body relaxes to you. But some, like Gerald said, some people, size matter.
It matters to somebody.
Size will matter. Yeah.
Now, Gerald, I know you say that you're engaged, but
Yes.
Mario, do you date multiple people?
Yes, he does. And multiple times, on multiple days.
Yes.
In multiple beds.
I used to. And I did that is because dating, you're getting to know a person, and so you don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket, as they say. And I was just like, let me date multiple people. Because like I want to experience and explore because I'm single, really. I'm not obligated to anything or anybody when I'm dating.
That's true.
And then this person recently came into my life and they were just like, those people that allowed you to do that were childish and they was playing with you. I want all of your attention. And he popped the question and said, would you date me exclusively? And I said,
Mario
yes.
don't date exclusively, everybody.
I said yes. I'm trying something new.
You glowing. You glowing.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I
Thank
may
you.
be wrong.
Thank you.
Glowing.
Shining bright like a diamond.
You know, that's my song. That's what I did my drag show in.
You do drag?
Once.
Oh.
It was a benefit show for my brother's keeper. Thank you.
Okay.
Don't do that. See,
Okay.
there you go. You put me in a box.
No, I'm
You
not.
put me in a box.
I asked the question.
Like
You brought it
society
up.
does.
I asked the question.
It's how you asked it.
We having a conversation.
It's how you asked it.
All right, guys.
It's how you asked it.
So let me ask you guys this: what terms do you deem offensive?
Okay, don't ask Mario that because I love a term that everybody hates, so I'm not gonna say it.
Please say it.
I love the term faggot.
Okay.
I love it, but it offends a lot of people. So I
Okay.
apologize in advance.
Is it one of those I can talk about my mom, but you can't type deal? Because what if someone called you faggot? How would that feel to you?
I'm good because I know
Good?
who I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm walking in my purpose now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when I was younger, maybe it would have hurt my
Mhm.
feelings.
Yeah.
I was called a sister when I was younger, but
Mhm.
now I'm walking in my purpose. That doesn't affect me. Your words do not describe me. I know exactly who I am. But again, I don't want to offend my community, so I apologize in advance. I love the word.
I thought the word, seen back in the day, the word queer was offensive back in the day, but now it seems like they're embracing it now.
But see, but queer never really hit the black gays. It never really hit us like that. Queer was always something for white gays.
Okay.
So it never really affected us. It never really just hit us.
Right.
We never felt it. So queer was always something like, we ain't worried about that. So it was never really even used in the black community.
I got
Or
you.
as me, I don't know about Mario
Yeah.
specifically, but for me, no.
Yeah, not queer. I don't have any experience with queer, but like any term now is used as a form of empowerment because a lot of people, because like homosexuality, same gender living, that it's being more accepted in the world now.
Mhm.
And so a lot of people are using those derogatory terms, that used to be derogatory terms, as empowerment. Punk is the acronym for professional uncle no kids.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And so fag can be used as like free and gorgeous or something like
Okay,
that. You know
okay.
what I'm saying?
Turn it
Yeah,
empowerment piece.
yeah,
I got you.
empower yourself with these words. Don't allow these people to tear you down still, is because people love you, and if they don't, fuck them. Because
I'm using my word later.
And you saving yours.
Yeah, I got a good one.
It was this older guy, Jay Carr.
Yeah,
Jay
oh, you know, I love J. Carr.
yes,
Happy birthday,
yes,
J. Carr. It's
Yeah,
his birthday.
It's his
Weekend.
birthday.
It's his birthday
Oh
this
my
weekend.
God.
Happy birthday, J. Carr.
Birthday, J. Carr.
Yeah,
I
I'll
love
see you
him.
down there right now.
Okay, she went. Okay.
I love his energy.
Mhm.
And he calls himself a sissy all the way down to the sissiest.
Yeah.
And I was just like, why do you use her? He was just like, baby, that don't bother me.
Mhm.
He said, that don't bother me. He said, that, the boys that called me the sisters was the boys that I'm laying up with.
And I like we had a whole session entitled
and look.
Responsible Hoeing.
And look, and nobody wanted to leave the session. It was
No.
so
He
important.
need
People
his
wanted
own
more.
day.
They
He
wanted
need his
more.
own
He
day.
needed his whole, like you said, a
He
whole
need-
day.
He need his
He
own
need a whole day.
He
I
need his
agree.
own day.
He need a whole day.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
All right. And this is one of the reasons why I want to do this podcast in the first place.
Okay.
Overheard you guys talking about bottom shaming.
Oh.
Now, please define that for the people at
I do
home.
not bottom shame.
Yes,
Please
Gerald
define
bottom
I do
shame.
not bottom.
Now,
I don't bottom shame.
Define it first. and
Okay,
then
okay.
tell- yeah.
Mario can define it because he's a bottom. I'm a top, but I do not bottom
See how
shame.
he just bottom shame?
That was not bottom
important.
shaming.
That was not. I will bottom. Ain't nothing wrong with bottom. But
I
a lot
love
of people-
bottoms.
I know you do, but you still bottom shame.
No, I didn't. How did I bottom
so,
shame then? How did I bottom shame?
Okay, bottom shaming is demising someone who is the receiver of anal sex. Yeah,
You got to be more graphic, Mario.
no.
Tell me exactly what that is. What is
Huh?
anal sex?
Everybody know what anal.
No,
sex
everybody
is.
don't.
The bottom is the person that is receiving penis
There
in
you
their
go.
attic.
Thank you.
And that, I look, I
In
said,
their rectum. You can say in their
I said in
rectum.
their atoms.
In their rectum.
In their anus. I don't even know the correct word.
Rectum. In their rectum.
I'm used to using ass and dick, but we are being politically correct.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's
All
what
the
a bottom
education
is.
coming out of you.
And
Lack
so,
thereof.
I never went to Alcorn.
I know I say lack thereof.
But that's what a bottom is, a person that's the receiving partner. And bottom shaming is when they demise that person that bottoms as it belittles them to be the bottom. They are a less than person. A lot of people now are trying to convince themselves that they are verse when they know they love bottoming, but they feel comfortable saying that they verse because it empowers them a little bit to say that I will top. And some people are saying that they're verse tops to let you know that I'm a bottom, but I'll top you. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm a top, but I'll bottom for you. But some people use that as a cover up because of bottom shaming, because they've been belittled or heard somebody belittle somebody else because of them being a bottom. And that's what bottom shaming is.
That's it. But it's just individuals that say that they're bisexual and they're not really bisexual. Because it's easier to be accepted. Well, it's really not really. But in the sense of some ways, because again, bisexual is not accepted by anybody pretty much. But it's easier to say that I'm bisexual than to say that I'm gay or I'm same gender loving or I'm a homosexual or I'm a faggot or I'm a punk or whatever the term that people still use these days.
Yeah, and bisexual is lost in the sauce.
Oh, great.
Like they don't have any data. I don't see any data around being bisexual, what that looks like being bisexual. I don't see anything built for bisexual individuals. Like what a workshop, what to like healthcare and everything looks like for bisexual. It's either you gay, you straight, you trans.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And the trans don't have a lot of data.
No, the trans don't, but we're learning about
we
them.
are.
We're
So they
learning
definitely
about
lost in the
them.
South.
Yeah,
They're
and
definitely
then
lost in the South.
bisexual, and it is data around bisexual people, and I did misspeak, edit point. But it's no programming built for them. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay. Hey, listeners. Whether you're in Jackson or Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Open Arms Healthcare Center is your go-to for comprehensive health care. We're not just a clinic, but a community partner dedicated to all-inclusive care for our diverse neighbors. From wellness visits to specialized services, we got you covered. Dive into becoming a healthier you with Open Arms. Learn more at oahcc.org. Again, that's oahcc.org. Open Arms Healthcare Center. Embracing health, embracing Mississippi. You hit on trans. Now I got these questions from the communities.
Okay.
These are some of the questions that I'm going to ask, and I feel like that you guys they got questions you won't answer.
Yeah. And I'm willing to tell the truth.
Yeah. So
About time.
would you date a trans man? Now
I would.
Let me finish. Now notice that they didn't put trans woman, so I want you to give me a reason why you think that's the reason why is that. But would you date a trans man?
I wouldn't. It's not a bias. It's just that I love.
It's just
I got
your
to use our
it's your
new term. It's my preference. I love a cisgender man. The new preference, the new term that we just learned 3 years ago. I think. Yeah. 100%. My fiance is a cisgender man. It's nothing that I have against. I love my people. I love them. But that's just my preference.
And same thing, I don't agree with not dating trans men because I would, but trans women I wouldn't is because I don't want a woman. And I am attracted to men, and there's some fine ass trans men out here. I will eat you from the rooter to the tutor, and if you ain't poking me, I'm poking you, goddamn it.
Can't take you nowhere.
I'm still showing up.
So that's your take on that?
Yes, trans men are beautiful creatures.
Yeah,
They
I
are
think everyone
very-
is beautiful.
Yeah,
Really do.
but see, I have a physical attraction to the male physique,
I do too.
and when they show up and they look what they supposed to look like, I be like, God damn.
That's deep.
Okay, let's switch a little bit.
Let's-
How does HIV and STDs look in the community? And you can speak on past, present, and future.
Okay. Well, we definitely do that. I've seen it from the beginning.
We can't speak on future, so we
We can speak on past and now.
Yeah.
I've been there where it took 2 weeks to get your HIV results back, and that was hell
Mm-hmm.
on earth, just waiting those 2 weeks to get those results back. And you could have been using condoms or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of using condoms all the time, but that time frame was hell to wait for those results. Because in the beginning, we did not have all these medications. We didn't have PrEP. We didn't have injectable antiviral medication. We just didn't know. And also, it was not a lot of resources out there.
Mhm.
I did not know of My Brother's Keeper back then.
Mhm.
I was not aware that we had an organization that was here specifically for us,
Mhm.
that was conceptualized by a black gay man, that went to DC and said, hey, we need funding for us. We're dying here. Not just white gays are dying. We're dying over here too.
Mhm.
So he got together with some other black gay men that run an organization and said, we need funding. We need funding in Mississippi. We need funding in Atlanta. Some other organizations, I can't think of everybody right now, but to realize that it was something for us, by us, boo, that was for me. When I thought I was by myself, waiting for those 2 weeks to get those results back, that was amazing.
I bet that was a trying time.
It was so hard, man.
Yeah.
It was, and then just to when individuals realized that they did get those reactive results, where they were positive, it was just like life was ending.
Mhm.
And seeing it all around me, it was scary because I had so many individuals dying around me.
Mhm.
I'm like, God, I'm blessed.
Mhm.
Just what? I wasn't special. Could happen to me too. I was doing everything they was doing. So I was not special. It was the fact that I just ended up being just special in that moment, but not special.
Mhm.
To realize that. But yeah, those times waiting that long. But to see our organization where we have Dr. Gibson has brought us into the forefront. We have open arms now, but we have an organization that say, hey, come here, we got you. We're not worried about any money. Just come be great. We're gonna make sure that you're good from the, like Mario said, from the root to the. Not only we talking about your HIV care, we're talking about you as a person. Let's talk about mental health. Let's talk about social support. So do you need food? Let's talk about do you need to be connected to housing? We're talking about everything. I couldn't conceptualize that back when I was first getting my first HIV test. Seeing where we are now, I feel great. However, we still have individuals that are still contracting HIV.
Mhm.
We still have individuals that are still dying from HIV, complications of AIDS, and that really hurts my heart because we're trying to get to the point of in HIV epidemic, and I don't think we're there yet.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, from my excuse me. From my perspective, I didn't know anything about HIV and STDs until 2009. I graduated high school in 2006. I was just out here just living my best life. But it's just something that I just wasn't around, like that conversation. I wasn't around it. When I came to Jackson in 2008, because that's when I met Gerald and them at the club. They were doing outreach, and my brother and them had took me to the gay club for my first time. And oh my God, when I tell
That's a
you,
maniac,
I was swinging from the fucking chandelier.
He seriously, he really was. I
Yeah.
remember like it was yesterday.
But my brother's keeper was there doing outreach in 2008 at Metro. And I met Gerald, Chris Roby, Cedric Sturdivant, and I think that'd probably be it. And they were just there and they were just like, oh, sign up for this program. I think it was like 3MV or something. Yeah, and I was just like, okay, I'm down with it. And that's where my foundation started with the education around it. Like when I started getting into it, I was just like, oh my God, this could have happened to me because I wasn't using condoms. But I think, the Most High, I was just like, oh my God, like I wasn't using condoms sucking dick. I wasn't using condoms having sex. Like I could have been a walking infestation, like just infecting people because I was messing with people back then too. And like what it looks like now for me, I went through a program called AHU. And it was the African American HIV University ran by through BTAN, but it was ran by Black AIDS Institute in LA. I went to that. They was educating us about PrEP. I didn't get on prep until recently is because I was just like,
Yeah.
Tuskegee experiments and shit.
Yeah.
I was just like, no, not for me.
Yeah.
But now it's my conscience
Mhm.
is at a sense of freedom
Mhm.
to where I was a hypochondriac
Yeah.
to where like you couldn't touch me and not have me to go to the clinic and get checked.
Serious about
And I'm talking about every day.
Serious.
I'm talking about if somebody touched me sexually,
He's
if we
serious.
kiss
He's
sexually,
serious, you are.
I'm gonna want to go to
Very
the
serious.
clinic and
Mm.
get checked up.
He's
If I
serious.
see a bump on me, I'm telling the
Freaking
doctor,
out, shaking like a
pull
bad
the-
Chevy.
pull the blood straight from this bump. I want to know exactly what it is. I want to know exactly what it is. I'm talking about my anxiety. Well, it's still bad. I have
Yeah,
anxiety about life,
Yeah.
but like my anxiety was so bad around my sexual experience that it was just like I'd rather not have sex.
No, he'll go and do it again the very next
I will.
minute.
I will.
He'll
Soon
go
as they
do it
text me
again.
and I text negative, I'm back out there in them
He
streets.
back in them streets.
I'm back out
Go
there
get
in
some
them
new street booty.
But yeah, that's a sense of freedom. Prep was a sense of
It
freedom
definitely is.
for me. And then now with me working in the healthcare industry, COVID, I was a little hesitant about getting the COVID vaccine itself because I didn't understand it. And then I love to travel, and they were just like, "You can't go nowhere." And I was just like, "Oh shit, give me that vaccine," you know. And I saw that it didn't kill me. And what I'm learning is that our community hinder us from a healthcare growth because the lack of participating in studies and things of that nature. We have like the injectable preps that's out,
Right,
and Open Arms is doing that study,
Right,
and we need
right.
people to come in so we can see how they work in our community. I'm mad that they not allowing people that been taking the pill form of prep not to participate in that study, because if I can go and take a shot every 6 months instead of taking a pill every day, I am more prone to adherence with my medication with those 6 month shots, because I know that I'm finna go get that, and that's one time. And then like I'm taking a pill every day when I might be hungover and I can't even force nothing down my throat, and so I'm
Nothing down your throat.
Nothing.
I thought it was always open for business.
it depends on what's being forced. It's you know, it's priority. You have to prioritize yourself sometimes. But don't mess with me. Don't mess with me if I've been
There's
drinking.
also compensation for these trial studies, correct?
Yes, it is.
yes,
It
sir.
is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
It
And then the injectable, when Gerald was saying that we're not addressing the end of the HIV epidemic, and it's because some people are falling out of care and falling out of treatment, are not adhering to their meds, and then the injectable treatment as prevention methods, then you don't have to take a pill every day. You can
It is every other month.
yeah,
It's
every
month.
other
So
month. I
6
think
times a
it's-
year.
Yeah,
6
yeah.
times a year for the injectable HIV medication.
And that is
That's amazing.
Yeah, that
So we
is
have all the
amazing
tools in the
because
toolbox.
You catch that adherence part, and then that's the issue is when people are not adhering to their meds, so there's no viral suppression. Just it's a shameless plug, definitely, but we need to get in more of these studies and see what's working for us and what's not working for us, because it's a lot of blood pressure medicine that don't work for us as black people.
That's true.
And so we don't even know that. We're just taking it because the doctor is telling us to take it. And then we're going home and we're dealing with other side effects. And we were just like, oh, it just say that this is a side effect of a medicine, but we don't know how to advocate for ourselves. It's because we don't know that these drugs don't work for us. It's because we didn't participate in those studies.
That's true. That's true.
Hey guys, looking for comprehensive, inclusive healthcare in Jackson and Hattiesburg, Mississippi? Open Arms Healthcare Center has got your back. We're dedicated to making sure everyone in our diverse community feels recognized, valued, and treated with the best medical expertise. Whether it's a routine checkup or specialized care, Open Arms is here for you. Find out more at oahcc.org. Again, that's oahcc.org. Your health, our commitment, Open Arms Healthcare Center, creating a culture of wellness for everyone. Prep is for everyone, right?
Yes, prep is for everyone. I hate the misconceptions about prep. It's for everyone.
With that being said, so is there a shame on using prep?
It was a shame. So you was called Truvada was the first prep medication.
And Truvada, prep is for everybody, but you have to understand what's for you. Truvada is for currently women And Discovery, Truvada is for men and women, and Discovery is just for men
Right.
at this moment. Just understanding what is for you as well.
Okay. All right, unity. Do you feel there's a sense of unity in the gay community here in Jackson, Mississippi?
No,
We're segmented.
Yeah.
no.
And I think that we, and Mario might agree, he may disagree. I feel like we get the blame for being us, but we have to be sexualized in the community and we have to work in the community. So it's a double-edged sword for us because, again, I still want to have sex, but I also want to protect the community. So we're being penalized for being able to do both. Again, they'll say that they want some black gay men in our clinic, and then they don't. So we can't have it both ways. We cannot have it both ways. 1 minute we're there, and then we don't. You want us to be at the club, you don't want us to be at the club. Because we don't do anything like that anymore. We don't go to the club because, again, we want them to be free. We want them to be free. So we are definitely looking out for our community, but we want to be like, give us some of the same love back sometime. We got your back.
Is there any unity inside a community, internal?
And the community is segmented. We have our groups. And
Yeah,
and
you
that
have
just
your
gonna be
groups.
anything.
You
That's
have
just-
your groups.
We have a specific message, and we're going to stay on board with that. Because, again, I want you to get tested.
Yeah.
I want you to get on prep if you need to be. And guess what? After that, if you need treatment, come on. We got you.
Yeah.
No one is ever going to know your name. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
We would never do that.
Yeah.
They don't understand the message that we're giving. It's all love from us. But sometimes we'll get the love back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would definitely say no to the unity part. We're working in our silos and reaching out to the head of these silos. It's difficult working with them as well, is because they didn't come up with the idea or they wasn't included in the foundation of what was set up and stuff like that. And so they're shutting down and they're shut their people down because they don't want them to be a part of that because they don't want to see it succeed. And Gerald had said something earlier that I wanted to speak on. Darn, I can't think about it though. I can't remember it. But it was on the tip of my tongue, so I will forget.
Me too.
So I should have had me a piece of paper over here writing down, be like, oh yeah, I want to respond to
putting
that.
that on the table. So.
I know, because it'll be like we advertising for them. I can't believe we're gonna be advertising paper. We should have had an MBK notepad. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say, but we can go move along.
Okay, so we about to close here. So if that was one thing that you could change for your community, what would it be? Policy wise, anything like that? What would it be?
Okay, so we in Mississippi, so we're looking at all kind of policies. Not only are it's policies against a trans individual, which coming from all of us, but it's also policies against just reading books. We have policies now where you can't even read. If we can't educate ourselves, they want us to eradicate ourselves. Without education, we're eradicating ourselves. So I could look at anything around policy. For one, we need to go vote on November the 7th. We need a new governor. We need a new governor. We need to get rid of Tater Tot. He needs to be gone. Let's see what President
out of here
again, because he did expand Medicaid. So I want access. For me, let people have access. And let's educate them with the access. And then we can do our preventive and treatment measures. But at least give individuals access. Now, that's something that we're doing great. Because, again, not only do we have our brick and mortar clinic, we have a mobile clinic that goes around the state of Mississippi that provides all of these services for free. Let's talk about your blood pressure. Let's talk about glucose. And then we'll talk about your sexual health. We're not even talking about your sexual health initially. We're talking about everything else, because going out in the community, what we're seeing is young individuals have blood pressure that's way too high. And I'm like, oh my God. That's because they don't have the education around food. We have too many food swamps. In Mississippi, we have too many food deserts. So again, I want us to have access to everything we need. But with that access, you all have to come. We can give you all the access, but you have to access it. You have to come out and engage in it, be a part of it. So again, I want you to do it all.
And Drill said, get out and vote for Brandon Presley.
You're a Republican.
I am not a Republican.
Yes, you are.
But I
scratch
will
your eyes
say
out.
it doesn't matter who you vote for,
I want you to vote.
as long as you're voting.
Okay, I agree.
That is very important to exercise your right to vote. Get out and learn about these candidates and see who you want to lead you in the next 4 years, 2 years, 3 years, 6 months. Like whoever you want to lead you, whoever you want to follow and to make things and make changes for you, whoever you believe in will do the right thing for you, vote for them. And one thing that I would change in, if I had the ability to change in our community, is the stigma around our community. I I promise, I am so tired of hearing stigma.
He hate that word.
Oh my God, I am so tired of hearing stigma. But if it's one thing that I would change, because we keep on talking about stigma, but we never put anything in play to
Right,
address it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And then we continue to build these programs, and then our community don't have a voice on whether they wanted it or not. Just because you build it don't mean they're coming. And we think that we know what the community need, but the community sometimes don't even have input on the things that's built for them. And then just because I'm a part of the community don't mean that I'm the best representation of the community as well. So just making sure that you're getting different viewpoints, like making sure that you're getting people that are invested in the community, like those silos, those leads on those silos that I was talking about earlier, they need to be sitting at a table.
Mm-hmm.
And they can influence their followers or however they want to deem themselves. They can influence them to do whatever they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the dance community. You have the drag community. You have the houses, the families. Mississippi is big on family.
Yeah.
And you have families that you can go into and build that connection with. And then sometimes they'll shut down on you because of what you're bringing. They wish they would have brought it first. And then you have the underground Greeks.
Yeah, I forgot about them.
Which also are like real fraternities and sororities.
For the gay community.
Because they are incorporated. They're just not a part of the divine
Which
nine.
one are you a part of?
Huh?
Which one are you a part of?
This is not about me. But I did enjoy my process. I'm glad that I am what I am.
What are you again?
I am glad that I am what I am. And like I'm outgrowing it. That's what I'm saying. I'm outgrowing it. Yeah.
Okay. Was there anything that we did not touch on that you guys feel we should, that's very important to you? Anything that actually came up in conversation that you need to address?
Not per se to address, but I just want everybody to come out and enjoy Jackson Black Pride starting November the 16th. So come out and enjoy yourself. We'll be at the Western Hotel in Jackson. Come out and enjoy yourself. You with your people. We want to empower you. We are creating a safe, brave, empowering space. I'll be there. I know y'all don't want to see Mario, and he gonna be there too, but we know y'all want to see me.
Yes, and visit Jackson Black Pride. We have some very special guests that are showing up. So jacksonblackpride.com and RSVP.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, not for me. If I had something to add, we'll be here all day.
Yeah, he'll never go home.
No, because I can't stop talking. I cannot stop talking. Yes, I do. And I love talking big shit. Look, I'm talking about Mad Dog 2020 shit. I had you on your ass.
Hey, Mad Dog 2020 made me kick my homeboy T-Tops out his cutlass.
What?
Oh, my God, yes. I can never drink that again.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, it was horrible.
That's the type of shit I talk.
I enjoyed you guys.
Hey,
man.
we enjoyed you as well.
I'm sure there'll be
Likewise,
a part two.
likewise.
Bro, I loved it.
Yeah. Hey,
On a Saturday, by the
on a
way.
Saturday.
When I supposed to be at
Saturday
Alcorn.
morning. Saturday morning. Yeah, Saturday morning.
So, let you know I'm engaged.
Okay, so visit our website, nbkinc.org. Also, where can we find you guys?
My handle for Snapchat is dreadhead_MacD. My handle for Instagram is intense_desire. And my Facebook is Mario McDonald. And I think that's all the social media platforms that I have. And then you can call me at 601. No, I'm just playing.
You can find me on Facebook at Gerald Terrell Gibson. And on Instagram, you can find me at GROCK_08.
Oh, yeah, and TikTok. I don't do too much, and I can't sing, but I'm on there singing. But you can find me as Scorpio. I think it's the Scorpio _TikTok or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll shoot it to y'all if y'all want to hit me up on them other social media platforms.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us today. Follow, subscribe to all of our platforms. The Urban Pulse, my brother's keeper. Till next time.